Agatha All Along is a masterclass in storytelling. The diverse cast really puts their best foot forward, and this show once again proves that Marvel is at the top of their game. This is a must-watch for anyone who loves good storytelling. Coming off of Deadpool and Wolverine, we just knew this would be the slam dunk that Marvel needed to kick it into high gear to get us into Captain African America that's coming out later next year. I myself personally love this show. I love the way that Catherine Hahn depicts herself in the show, and Aubrey Plaza is very hot. Everything that she does is just great. The chemistry with the entire cast, I mean, for real, there's no reason why anybody should watch this and not walk away with a 9 out of 10 attitude. This is truly some of Marvel's best work, and if you don't watch it, you're doing yourself a disservice.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
I'm sorry, man. There's only so much delusion and so much sarcasm that I can spew out without choking on my food. This is one of the worst pieces of media that I have seen. I sat right here and watched it on my small monitor and almost fell asleep. I don't understand who this show is for. I truly don't. Is it for the gooners? Is it for the middle-aged white wine moms?
Eat my ass, Chief.
Clearly, it's for people who have no taste and no idea of what storytelling is. Because if you go on Twitter, the usual bots are out there saying this is a 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Hell, I even saw a 10 out of 10. It's amazing. It's the best MCU project to date. Now, before we begin, I did try. I went in there, honestly, with open arms, like, hey, I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe they'll pull an Andor where I go in, think it's going to be crap, and then it comes out being amazing. So I did give it a fair shot. I really did. But that first episode was so unnecessary. Like, the whole, we're going to get into it. But all in all, I just want to go over a few reviews that I saw on Twitter, as well as a little bit of my analysis before I unfortunately show y'all a few clips from this show. Like this one, when the Marvel execs thought that they can do the exact same thing that Acolyte did, and it would be great to do.
You weird, buddy.
Hey, as always, like the video, share the video, subscribe if you want to. Thank you guys for over 3,000 subscribers, man. I love each and every one of you, even though I don't even know you. But if you don't do all three of those things, I'm going to make you sit down and watch Agatha All Along. All right, man. Unfortunately, let's get into it. So this is what I mean by the bots are out in full force. People who have no understanding about storytelling, character, or anything like that. They just see, oh my God, yes, Queen Slay. And they think everything is a 10 out of 10. Here we go.
The chemistry between everyone, the mystery, the witchy vibes, the horror aspects, Wanda's references, Aubrey Plaza being hot.
I agree with that one.
Joe being camp, easily coming for that second spot for best MCU show.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Let's break this down real quick. There is absolutely no chemistry between any of the main cast, okay? Catherine Hahn is walking around, smug face, looking like Jacaerys off of House of the Dragon the entire time, and then everybody that she interacts with, it just feels like they're reading words off of a script. There's no kind of soul. There's no kind of flow. It just feels like things are happening, and it's so stiff. There's no chemistry whatsoever. There's nothing oozing off of the screen. Unless Aubrey Plaza is there with her hot ass. She looks good, and then her, when she's interacting, you feel something because she's actually trying to act, unlike everybody else in this show. There is no mystery. You know exactly what's happening. Last time we saw Agatha, she was under the spell. So them trying to do the WandaVision thing in the first 25 minutes of an episode, by the way, it's a waste of time because we already know the route you're going to go. By the end, she's going to break out of said spell. You did not have to do this for 25 minutes. They could have wrapped that up in 5 to 7 minutes. So we have this from Scarlet Witch Updates. How would you rate the first 2 episodes of Agatha All Along? I go, they really made 2 episodes of nothing. 0.5 out of 10. Because it really is very boring. Like, just to be honest, it's not interesting. We got Lorena Creo. If you're not following her, you should. She has some really good takes. She goes 0 out of 10. And they are upset with her, just like they're upset with me. But we're going to go through some shield comments because this is hilarious. We're bringing out the SJW voice, and I'm turning off the camera because it's embarrassing.
Love both, But I just want to talk to the people who thought episode 2 was slow and didn't add anything to the story because it didn't. Hold on. Let's bring the camera back on.
How do you make gathering your team of ensemble cast for your main protagonist boring? You made every single one of these interactions not interesting in the slightest. It's just like, oh my god, hey look, old lady, she kind of knows witchy things. Let's go get her. Boring. Black lady with scented candles that you can eat that smell like Gwyneth Paltrow. Boring. Let's get the Asian lady. Boring. It was all boring, man. It's just boring.
Marvel jumped into the creative bag. It had me glued to the screen, so hyped.
You gotta be a fucking bot, dude. There's no way you were glued to the screen watching this crap. Can we be serious here, please?
The episodes are so short, but definitely 8 or 9 out of 10. Still seated for next week, though.
In what universe are these 2 episodes an 8 or a 9 out of 10? Can somebody please explain to me how having 2 hours of straight boredom, borderline filler, in your limited run series that's only 8 or 9 episodes, by the way, with 10 minutes of credits, so each episode is only about 35 minutes. How do you make that boring? Please explain this to me.
I rated 9.5 out of 10 across board. It's fresh and interesting. Can't wait for more.
Oh, shut up, you fucking liar. There's no way this is... Where are your standards? Where are your standards of viewing? Where's your self-respect for yourself? Because how do you watch this and think this is an 8 or a 9 out of 10? This just wasted your time. It fucked you in the ass with a cactus and said it was a good time.
Amazing, just as I expected. I need it to be next week already. Oh my god, I might sound crazy, but 10 out of 10. No notes. Oh, this is the best show ever.
I was going to do like a legit review of the show, but there's so much like boredom in between it and things that really don't matter that it's going to be hard to stretch that out. So I figured, hey, I would roast some people instead. So let's get into this. This is what I mean by delusion. This is what I mean by cope. This is what I mean by these people have no standards and they'll just seal clap at anything Marvel, Disney, anything gives them. Like, look at this. I said they really made 2 episodes of nothing. They said, yeah, it's called filler episodes to set up the rest of the show. What did you expect, Agatha to break out of a spell within the first 5 minutes and instantly start down the road? Yes. You have a 8-episode season, okay? You don't have time for filler. And newsflash, your first 2 episodes should not be filler. That should be easing you into the story compellingly. Hell, let me give you an example. Breaking Bad Season 1, Episode 1. Was that first episode filler? Was that second episode filler? No. A show I just finished watching not too long ago, Jessica Jones. Was that first episode filler? Was that second episode filler? No. It was engaging you in the world and the characters in a compelling way while pushing the story forward. This did not do that. That entire first episode could have been done in 5 to 10 minutes, the first half of it. You could have had her break out of that spell in like the first 10 minutes of the episode. You didn't have to go halfway because none of it made anything. It doesn't matter. They're not going to go back to it. So that's what I mean by it's unnecessary. So trying to use the cope that, oh, we need to ease into it, you can do that in a compelling way. They just did not do that here. It is clear if you watch the show, it's boring. All right? It's boring. And you can have characters talk to each other and let it be engaging. And for the people that are saying that you can't, I just watched another show last week, Daredevil, Season 1. There's a lot of interactions between people where it's just characters talking and it's all engaging. You can do that. They did not do it well here. Point blank, period. You were probably excited by seeing Catherine Hahn's chicken ass walking across the street. And that's why you're saying, oh, this is great. This is amazing. You freaking weirdo. All in all, man, this show is boring. All right, let's just stop. Let's not try to use the fact that there are women or that there's a gay dude in the show because none of that matters, okay? It's not even impacting the show. The show just sucks, period. There's nothing woke. There's none of that about it. It's just a terrible TV show. Saying this is a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10, besides a 2 or 3 at max, says A, you're lying, or B, you have zero taste, and you'll be entertained by seeing a light switch flicker on and off. I swear, this is like brain-numbing entertainment. I don't see how anybody can watch this and think this is coherent or interesting at all. I'm giving it a 2. A 2 out of 10. Okay, I would give it a 1, but Aubrey Plaza is hot, And I like the black dude. He represents the audience when he does his thing. Don't watch the show. I don't even know if I'm going to continue watching it. I really don't. Like, I don't even see this as a Acolyte situation where it's even fun to roast. This just irritated me because it's so goddamn insulting by how boring and uninteresting it is. But y'all let me know what you think down below. Are you going to watch it? Are you going to review it? Are you going to do any of that shit? Let me know, man. And as always, hey, y'all be easy. I'll see you on the next one, man.